Hi everyone, this is In Love With. Thanks for clicking on my video. Please remember to like and subscribe. Also, click that notification bell. Welcome back to my channel. Today's video are my tips and tricks for natural hair. So let's get started. Whoosh. Alright, so my first tip, and maybe even like the biggest tip, is give yourself time. So I've been natural for about 6 or 7 years now, and if I could tell my younger self anything, be patient. I don't think that I came up with a really good hair routine until maybe 3 years ago, which is probably mind-blowing to some people because I feel like sometimes you watch your favorite naturals on Instagram or YouTube and you see like right out the gate they got it down pat, they have their products, their routine. For me, it just didn't click that soon. It took a lot of trial and error. I tried a lot of products. I tried to use the products in various ways. One of my biggest hurdles was that I'd buy a product and not really know how to use it. So for example, I bought, actually no, it was given to me. My mother-in-law gave me the Kinky Curly custard, like the gel. And so I thought, great, this is like a holding gel. It'll be great for my twist outs. I tried it. I hated it for my twist out. So I was like, well, Kinky Curly, that's out. Doesn't work for my hair. Fast forward a few years, I went and got a Diva Cut, and that's what the stylist used on my wash and go, and it was amazing. It's probably my favorite styling gel for wash and goes. I just didn't know how it worked well on my hair. Give yourself time, give yourself grace. It's okay to not know, and it's okay to mess up. It's okay to have bad hairstyles. It's okay to just, for it to take time. Give yourself time. So my second tip is come up with a routine. Now, I know I just said it takes time to come up with one. So while you're taking time, come up with routines. It's okay to come up with a routine, try it for a month. If it doesn't work, scratch that routine. But I think getting yourself and your hair into a routine allows you to know if things work. So here's what I mean. Here's my routine. And this is how I know it works because I've done it for an extended period of time and realized my hair responds really well to it. So my typical routine, like if I'm doing a standard twist out, bun, like my kind of go-to styles are, once a week, I cleanse my hair with African black soap. I'll leave a link in the description because I have a video on how I make my African black soap and actually a video of wash day. But my routine is using African black soap to cleanse my hair and my scalp. Once I'm done cleansing it, I deep condition with the Shea Moisture High Porosity Hair Mask. Disclaimer, it's actually being discontinued. My mind is blown. So I'll have to find a new mask. But currently I'm using that mask to deep condition. I always deep condition during wash day. My hair responds well to it. After I deep condition, I use the Curls Blueberry Bliss leave-in conditioner. And then I also use shea butter over that as my leave-in. Those are my staples. After that, I use different things. I might use gel, I might use mousse, I might not use anything else. It really just depends on what I'm doing. But those products I use every week for wash day. And so it took me a while to build that routine. I used to use other shampoos, I tried other leave-ins, and I realized that they didn't work because I would try it in a routine and my hair either felt dry or my styles didn't come out right. So I started realizing I needed to pay close attention to what products I was using in my routine. So come up with a routine so that you can actually track if something's working. My next tip or trick would be don't be afraid to try new things. I think that there's so many products out there, so many products that I haven't even tried, which I want to try. But if you are afraid or you think like, this isn't gonna work for my hair because I've watched 10 other YouTubers who I relate to and they don't like it, you're never gonna know. So a great story I have about that is I was extremely nervous to do a wash and go. I had read that if your hair is 4A, 4B, 4C, early on that you could not do a wash and go. Wash and goes wouldn't last. So I was like, all right, well, I classify under that, so I won't do a wash and go. And it wasn't until I watched Natural 85 do a wash and go, and she had pretty tight coils, and I was like, I think I could do this. And I love my wash and go. So I would say don't be afraid to try things. Be adventurous, don't be afraid to try new things. Try a new product, try a new line when I heard a really good review about it, or maybe I ran out of my stuff, so now it's time for me to re-up. I'll just go and buy this new line and try it out. If it doesn't work, return it, trade it with a friend. It doesn't have, all's not lost. And now you know that this line does or doesn't work for you. Try new things. In conjunction with that, I also say when something works, stick to it for a little bit. So I think it's great to try new things, but I also think if you're trying to get healthy hair, you should stick to that routine to then grow your hair, to then help your hair be moisturized, have some stability. So I know it kind of sounds contradicting, but they do definitely go hand in hand. I think you try new things to then stabilize. So right now I have my products that work, products I really love. So I'm stabilized, but then that also leaves me room to try new things. And if it doesn't work, I have my staples. So I would definitely say once you go through that trial and you try out a bunch of stuff and then you find things that work, stick with it for a while. Keep it for about 6 months. See how your hair responds. And then if it doesn't work out, you go right back to trying new things and you stick with whatever new thing works. It's like a cycle. Just keeps going and go and go. And my last tip and trick would be stop comparing yourself. Stop it, stop it, stop it. And if you're watching this saying, I don't compare myself, I just like looking at people for inspiration, most people are probably half not telling the truth because we all compare ourselves. It was really hard in the beginning for me to not look at people who were different, like if their curl patterns were different or they were more established and understood their hair, therefore they bought products that really made their curls pop. It was really hard for me to not compare myself to them and think their hair is beautiful, my hair is ugly, I shouldn't have gone natural. Don't compare. For one, don't compare, because if you're just starting out, and them 5 years down the line, you're in two different spaces. My hair, when I first transitioned, was nothing like it is now. And I don't mean length, I just mean texture. My texture was completely different. Definitely think the comparisons in our journeys needs to stop. In general, like we shouldn't compare ourselves and we shouldn't compare our hair. We're all different. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. If you have other tips and tricks that you want to share, comment below. If you agree or disagree with my tips and tricks, or you have something to add, again, comment below. I'd love to talk about it with you guys. I'd love to hear your tips and tricks. But in the meantime, thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.